Alright, Shalom. Kal Halayim, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Rakakadash. Devil honors our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you brothers out there teaching this word and truth is sincerity in the highways and hedges. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those descended from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, according to the nationality, according to the Bible. And death and destruction to all of you red Hebrew Edomites, known today as so-called white people. You are Esau, Edom, according to the Holy Bible. Do a quick lesson here on this clip I saw on Twitter, and it's Senator, I believe she's a senator, Elizabeth Warren, okay, and Donald Trump, he likes to call her Pocahontas because she claimed Cherokee blood. She said she did a DNA test, says she got some native blood in her, so she's been repping the tribes, right? Which everybody does that, man. Okay, it's not just Edomites. Okay, Spirit had it. You have Ammon out there in Japan. They want to be Issachar. All right, they emulate Issachar. They want to look like Issacharites. They want to act like Issacharites. They want to drive Issachar's cars. But when it comes down to it, you don't want to be it. You don't want to be Issachar, man. You don't want to be a Mexican, a Chicano specifically. Okay, just like her, she doesn't want to be a Native American. Why? Because of the curses that befall you our people, okay? But those curses are now befalling Edomites, okay? You red Hebrew Edomites. So I'm going to play this video. I'm going to go into some scriptures because this is another reason why we call you the devil, okay?
It was the official policy of the United States government until 1968. In my lifetime and the lifetime of 90 senators who serve today, the official policy of this government was to help white people buy homes and to deny that help to black people. And because the federal government had set the standard, private lenders enthusiastically followed in Washington's lead. Homes are the way that millions of working families build some economic security. They pay down a mortgage and own an asset that, over time, often appreciates. A home serves as security to fund other ventures, to start a small business, or to send a youngster to college. And if grandma and grandpa can hang on to the home and get it paid off, they can often pass along an asset that boosts the finances of the next generation and the one after that. And that's exactly what white people have done for generations, but not black people. Systematically, over many decades, government policies that encouraged mortgage companies to lend only to white borrowers cut the legs out from underneath minority families trying to build some family wealth. And the result has been exactly what you'd predict. It's contributed to a staggering gap of wealth between white communities and communities of color today. Here's one statistic from Massachusetts. According to the Boston Globe, the median net worth of white families living in Boston is $247,500. And the median net worth for a black family is $8. That's something that all Americans, regardless of race, should be ashamed of. When I was traveling around the country in the aftermath of the financial crisis, it became clear to me that the crash had made the problem worse. Subprime lenders who had peddled mortgages full of tricks and traps had specifically targeted minority borrowers. That meant that...
Yeah, and it stops, but that subprime mortgage crisis was done unto who? The main people whose homes got foreclosed on, who defaulted on their loans, who had to sell their homes, whose credit was destroyed, they had to file bankruptcy, their lives were destroyed, were you so-called blacks and you so-called Latinos. Okay? You were the main people to catch that hell. Esau, you caught some hell, but it was documented who they targeted with those subprime loans. Because the so-called white man, you already know, man. You already know how to take a loan. Okay? You have an inheritance. Like she said, you have wealth, and you pass that down. Okay? And it had me think of the scripture here in Micah. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. because it is power in their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So I'm gonna play this music in the background. They covet fields, they take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, a man even his heritage. Yeah, and what's your heritage? Your heritage is being really, your heritage is what's passed down onto you by your forefathers. Okay, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of being a Hebrew Israelite, but also the family heirlooms. Okay, your father's house, his land goes down to you. Our people were given land in the nation in the land of Israel. Okay, the land of Canaan that was given to us by the Lord, and it was given to us as an inheritance. And then it was separated by the 12 tribes, okay, and their sons divided the land amongst their sons, and so on and so forth. But here in America, we just seen Elizabeth Warren speak on it, going all the way back to 1968. The federal government and the private lenders, they wouldn't allow our people to buy homes. They wouldn't allow us to get mortgages to buy homes. They wouldn't let us get land. They wouldn't give us loans to start small businesses. Okay, and why did it change in 1968? Why was it 1968? Because that's when the Most High started bringing down you red Hebrew Edomites. Okay, you were getting your asses kicked in Vietnam. Okay, you had our people, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans having a battle with you in the streets for civil rights, and a lot of those civil rights was about how the federal government incentivizes these private institutions to oppress us, man. And you coveted our fields. So you took them from Gad, man. You took this whole land from Gad. And you devised that iniquity, the subprime mortgage loans. That's iniquity. The Most High speaks about usury. Okay, you're not supposed to be charging usury, and you're supposed to forgive debt upon 7 years. According to the scriptures, you ain't supposed to have a mortgage. A mortgage is wicked. Mortgage meaning mort meaning death, and gage meaning the peonage you go under. That debt. So you're in debt going all the way till you're dead, man. So you ain't gonna be able to pay your house off. Because here it is, you buy your home at 35, 40 years old. Okay, you saved enough money up. And then your mortgage is a 30-year ARM loan. ARM meaning adjustable rate mortgage. It's 30 years. And the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite, the so-called Jew in particular, he's over here playing with the numbers, making the interest rate go up every now and then. So one year, the subprime mortgage loan crisis, they just bumped up the interest rate on everybody. So at one, you thought you're paying an $1,800 mortgage, now you're paying a $2,000 mortgage for a house that was worth, I believe, $500K, right? And then the crash happened. Now your home is worth $300K. Yet the so-called Jew, he's not gonna help you, man. He's not gonna wanna give you debt relief. He's gonna come in, knock on the door, say, "Hey, pay up." And you don't pay up, they're gonna foreclose on you, and that's what they did. They foreclosed on us, and they took our homes. Okay, that happened to a lot of people that I know as well, and that really kicked off the gentrification here in the Bay Area because a lot of our people started leaving. I remember back in 2005, 2006, okay, 2008, a lot of people were dipping out, man. A lot of Edomites too. And who was coming and buying it? These heathens, East Indians, Asians. And if you bought a home during that crisis, hey, the Spirit had my brother, my oldest brother. He bought a home during that crisis. And he just recently sold that house. Boom, cash. He living good now, man. But that's because the Lord was with him. The Lord was dealing with him, all right? As for the rest of our people, man, they don't really get they don't, hey, their luck doesn't strike like that, man. Okay? They say lightning never strikes twice, but through the spirit, my oldest brother, he's a good gambler. Okay? He like playing them numbers. But the Spirit had these red Hebrew Edomites that you've been doing this, man. Recently. Yet you're not the devil. Okay? Where's the reparations for this? This is going back to 68. You ain't gonna give, and then here it is. You want these banks? They got all the money in the world, but they won't give you a low interest rate. They won't give you a reduced down payment. Okay, why? Because they don't want you to own homes. They want you to be a slave. Okay, they want you to be on drugs. They want you to be living in a Section 8 voucher. Okay, or they just want you shacked up with everybody else. This is Psalms 7 and 11. The Most High judgeth the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Yeah, the Lord's angry with you, damn devils, right? You red Hebrew Edomites. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. That's right, the Lord is ready to destroy y'all. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. Yeah, he ordained all the nuclear missiles you created to destroy yourselves. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. That's the MO of the red Hebrew Edomite. Okay, you travaileth with iniquity. Right? Why you have all these issues in your country right now? Why does America need to be made again? Because it's full of iniquity, and you conceive nothing but mischief. The mortgages, okay. Here it is in Boston, right? The Spirit of America, Massachusetts. You have Edomites. They have a good net worth, 200,000, and all that is really meaning they own homes. And so-called black people, $8. $8 damn, man. Yet we don't need reparations. We don't need restitution for all the slavery and destruction you've done to our people. And our people, we're not going to fight for that yet. Our people aren't going to. The Most High took that out of our spirit to understand, man. Why? Because America's finished, right? There's no need to do that. This place is done. Okay? This devil's about to show his horns. He don't want to give you reparations. He want to put you in a concentration camp. Right? He wants to put an RFID microchip in you. Track your every move. Right? He's going to crash this economy again, even more so. To the point where there's not going to be any food to come in. There's not going to be any jobs. There's not going to be any running electricity. There's not going to be any fuel. And what is that going to ensue? The race wars. He made a pit and digged it and has fallen to the ditch which he made. That's right. All these pits that you dig for our people, you're going to fall in it, man. And the biggest pit is the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast. You're going to fall right. Once you do that, it's over for your ass. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And all this mischief that you've done is returning upon your own head. That's why Esau, you can't afford homes. Okay? Your children, they're addicted to opioids. They're on drugs. They're homosexuals. They're transsexuals. All right? So all these things that you try to push onto us, it's actually coming back onto you. You're the one getting judged, okay? Psalms 10:1. Why standest thou far off, O power? Or Yahweh Shai, O Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? Why hadst thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they imagine. Yes, and then Elizabeth Warren, that's just one of the many of the thousands of devices that you've imagined against us, okay? And you persecute us in your pride, man, because you think you're better than us. You think, what's your pride? That you created this so-called superiority complex within Red Hebrew Edomites, that you're better than us, and you created that in 1681 in Virginia. Damn devils. Let them be, which was instituted by the federal government. And the same, well, yeah, at that time, their little Virginian government colony, which was brought all the way back into what? When the America became a nation. When Babylon was declared by the wicked homosexual forefathers. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. Yeah, otherwise he wouldn't be doing all these wickedness. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. For all his enemies he puffeth at them. He saith in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Yeah, and that time's done, man. All that talk he used to say. You don't say that no more, man. You used to say that. Okay, 10 years ago, you was on that tip. Oh man, ain't no we're gonna take down America. Ain't no we're gonna take down the so-called white man. People, everyone's about love now. That's out the way, bro. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Who else could this be speaking about other than the red Hebrew Edomite? Huh? Okay, all he does is curse. And the main people he curses is us. And deceit and fraud. Yeah, fraud. This mortgage, your financial system is a big sham. It's a fraud. It's designed to help red Hebrew Edomites and to destroy so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Hebrew Israelites. And that's deceit. The deceit is that you told our people that there's an American dream. You pick yourself up by the bootstraps. You work your ass off for the so-called white man. You're gonna be good. That's not the case, man. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Yeah, and that's what you're all about. Okay, the police. You hide in our neighborhoods looking for us, man, to slip up. You don't do that in Esau's neighborhood. In the secret places that they murder the innocent. Yeah, in the secret places, in these hospitals, what the first thing you want to do? You want to kill the innocent, the children. Give them vaccines. You're going to take them to the alley, your boys, your young girls. You're going to sex traffic them. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Yeah, all you just look at us wanting to capitalize on us. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He hath said in his heart, the most I have forgotten. He hideth his face, he will never see. Yeah, and that's not the case, you damn devils. The Lord sees it all, man. He ain't forgotten. And he's going to bring this judgment back upon you. Arise, O power. Lift up thine hand, forget not the humble. Yeah, and the Lord ain't going to forget us, okay? Psalms 36:1. The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart that there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. That's right. You're being found to be hateful. You flattered yourself, man. Hey, man, look. I brought all this technology. Oh, look at the standard of living here. Oh, look, all these great freedoms we have. Look, all these black guys playing basketball and football. Look, all your music. Look, all the bitches you got. But now, that's all hate. All that little goodies you give these guys is all hateful, man. Because these niggas get out of the league. They got CTE. Okay? All the hoes they dealt with finesse they ass out of all their millions through child support system, which is your fraud and deceitful justice system, so-called. You're being found to be hateful. And Elizabeth Warren, she was saying that. That's straight up hate. Tell me that's not hate. Where's the love, Esau? The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. Yeah, and your bed is over there in the Congress. Okay? Because when everybody's asleep, you pass a quick law. When everyone's on vacation, you roll up, you pass a quick law. Alright? He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is good, not good. He abhorreth not evil. That's right. You don't abhor all the evils you do, man. You embrace it. You're proud of it, man. Oh, why should I be? The Red Hebrew Edomites like to say. Why should I be ashamed of my people's history? Because it's evil, man. It's wicked. Because you're the devil, man. All right. So I just wanted to bring that out, brothers. Just another reason why this man is the devil. Okay. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash, and death and destruction to the Red Hebrew Edomites. Shalom.